Gemini, let's do a reading for the current energies. As always, please just take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story, so let's see what's going on for the next 7 to 10 days. And if you appreciate what I do here, hit that like button, blink right there. Yeah, it really makes a difference to my channel, so I appreciate you doing that, helping me out. So without further ado, let's see what the next 7 to 10 days look like for all my Geminis. So we have the Lovers card coming out as the overall energy. So let's see what this is about. All right, so I'm feeling like there's some memories around somebody who you were involved with. And I say that because it's crossed by the Six of Pentacles. So this could be somebody who, you know, maybe you were thinking about better times. Maybe things, you know, maybe have gone a little bit awry. And, you know, or maybe this is somebody from your past who, you know, you just have some fond memories about. In the recent past, we do see you coming up here as the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So, yeah, I feel as if, you know, things have been a little bit off. All right, between you and your person. I mean, you were at one point really, really happy. And I think maybe this is a new beginning with somebody. And, you know, it's funny. I see this bowl here, almost like a wedding ring. I think this is somebody who you thought, you know, this is an opportunity for the two of you to really kind of come together and, you know, make something happen. But with the Queen of Pentacles coming upside down, I feel as if, you know, this relationship that you're thinking about or you're involved in right now, it's left you feeling a little unstable as to whether or not this is really, you know, something that's really going to work. I mean, when it's good, right? And when it's not so good, it might not be so good. Now, in your future position, we do have the Four of Swords coming up reverse. So I do get the feeling that there's been ups and downs in this connection. And, you know, you really question whether or not you really can be happy. You know, is this one of these, you know, relationships that maybe we could take it to the limit? I mean, you would love to see something happen, but there has been some, I think, red flags, all right, with this Four of Swords coming up reversed. And then it's clarified here with the Six of Wands also coming up reverse. All right. So when we see the Six of Wands, I mean, this is a card of victory and it's come upside down. And I think you question whether or not you guys can go back to a time when you guys were really happy. Can we really go back to when, you know, we were young and things were light and, you know, life was really, really good? I think you're wondering whether or not this can happen. We do have here the Page of, is this the Page of Wands? The Page of Wands coming up reversed. You know, so again, you know, it's like I think you question whether or not you guys can regain some stability here and maybe pick up where you left off and start anew. When we have the pages of, you know, that's usually a new beginning, something young. You know, this could even include children. Maybe you guys have, you know, a child together. But I feel as if there's been a lot of ups and downs in this union. And it has left you feeling very unsettled, you know, like, I would love to see it work, but will it work? Can we continue? Can we start new? And I really feel like you question that. All right, because we do have this Page of Wands reversed, and then on top of it, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So something has been lost between you and your person. And what is it that's been lost? I don't know, but, you know, I feel like there's been this very unsettled energy between you now for a little while, you know, because there's cobwebs on here, you know. It's just like, you know, this is something that I think you've been struggling, trying to gain ground between you and your person. It's just like, we were so happy. What happened? Right? And, you know, maybe money came into play. Maybe, you know, one of your children, you know, required some extra, you know, money in their direction. Maybe there was special needs. Maybe there was, you know, a need for them to go to special schools or, you know, whatever it is. I feel as if maybe this is one of those things that got in between you and your person. And it's like, now, how do we, you know, come back to a place where we're happy again? But I do see that there is, you know, hope. All right, we do have the Judgment card coming up, and it's just like, you know, we want to give things a chance. And I feel like with the Judgment card, you're at that point where you start to look back. And we do have this need for you to, like, remember when things were really, really good. And what happened, where, you know, where was this disconnect? When did things start to go downhill? between you and I? When did the family start to dissolve? Because I feel like there is this need for you guys to start over again. All right. And I feel like, there is that possibility for, maybe we could start a whole new cycle again. Maybe just because, things were really rough and things didn't turn out the way we wanted. And maybe there was all this struggle with our children. I feel as if, you guys have to like come back to, ground again. All right. Ground zero, so to speak. So I feel like this instability that you have, you want to regain this happiness. I mean, that's really the root of what you are after. It's like, I want things to be happy again. I want us to be happy again. I want us to have a new opportunity that we can really, start fresh and start over again. And I feel as if, there is going to be this need to go back and reflect, especially with your person. Things haven't worked out. You've been really unsettled. Have you let them know what it is that's been bothering you? Or is this just been one of those things where sweeping it under the carpet, pretending it'll just go away, and then it doesn't go away? So I feel like, there is this real need for you guys to really kind of reconnect on some level and maybe start over. Maybe we can see things a little differently now. Maybe we can look at things, from a new perspective. Because when we see the Judgment card, I mean, we want to end this cycle, all right? Because the card that follows it is the World card, all right? So we want to see this whole phase kind of come to an end. And I think it's been a real struggle. And I think financially you've had to struggle. I think, when it comes to, trying to get things off the ground, it's been a struggle. I mean, I just get the feeling we've been off on, 2 different pages, and it's time to really reconnect. And with this Four of Swords, this unsettled energy that you have, I think there is this real need to really put the cards out on the table. Let's talk about it. Let's see why, we were happy at one time and now we're not. Let's go back and remember the good times. Let's see if from there we can start to pick up the pieces and notice that, this upset that we've had, maybe, you've experienced a loss. Maybe you've lost a child or you've lost something that was very, very precious to you. But now it's time to really kind of turn around and really renew the spirit and see whether or not, we can find a good outcome where we feel good again. Because right now you're feeling very defeated, very lost, just not knowing what to do. And I think you really want a chance to change things around, so that you feel good again, all right? In order to do that, we're going to have to really vent. We're going to have to really, like I said, put the cards on the table and let's remember, when things were really good. Let's go back in time and see, at what point did I start to feel unstable? At what point did I feel not good about what was going on between us? At what point was it that really turned the tables? Maybe it was this news, maybe when, you realize that, oh my gosh, we're going to have to put a lot of money into our children and that's going to leave us without what we really want, but what you want truly is for everyone to be happy. This is a happy family, all right? And this is the base of what's going on with your reading. You want to be happy again. So I think by summertime, you can really find that happiness, but you've got to do some work and you've got to really accept that, maybe we need to really get some of these cobwebs, some of these things that have been bothering me out in the open so that we can finally clear them up. So big week for you, Gemini. So yeah, don't be afraid to, really kind of start expressing your needs and why things have been bothering you and why you feel so unsteady. All right, so that we can turn this Six of Wands into a real win again for you. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Gemini. It's not going to resonate for everyone, but for whoever it is, I really, encourage you to get it off your chest and really tell your person what's really bothering you so that you can clear the air once and for all and move on. All right, so take what works, leave what doesn't. Hit that like button. I'll see you later. Bye now.